Hello everyone, this is my reaction video to yesterday's ISC A Siege upon us.
There's also a new Grey Cat backpack specifically for the purpose of collecting salvage in preparation for when that day arrives.
Pause. When that day arrives, I cannot wait to just use another beam to salvage. But let's ask Chris. Chris, when are we getting salvage?
The next one up would be 3.2 with repair and salvage. So we'll be able to salvage and repair.
And for subscribers, here's a blast from Star Citizen's past with a look at the exploration-themed vintage spacesuit commemorating RSI's first commercial spaceship, the Zeus. Be sure you keep an eye out for that when it becomes available in the coming months.
Pause. I like this very much, a spacesuit that would actually work in space, unlike our flight suits that would be a death sentence. They don't even have oxygen or temperature regulation. Yeah, please, more of this. And for those who are wondering, what is a Zeus? Well, I didn't know this. This is a lore thing. I had to look it up. It's a very old RSI design. I don't think we will get this ship in the game. Stanton is getting more space stations. I don't know why. I think we have more than enough, and adding more doesn't really help performance. Grimhex is getting more medical beds for respawn. I guess a lot of people are choosing Grimhex as a home location. Not because they are criminals, but because Grimhex is by far the least annoying starting point with a clinic. You don't have long elevator rides, you don't have metro rides, and you don't have to wait 1 or 2 minutes for an elevator like on Tesla. And what a strange concept, you can buy small arms and armor in the same space station, Chris.
And down on the surface of our planets, the beginnings of our derelict outpost rollout, starting with these relics of past life in the verse on Microtech. Designed to create more opportunities for exploration, missions, loot, and the like, 3.17.2 will find several here as more are added in subsequent patches throughout the remainder of this year.
Pause. I am wondering if there are really NPCs walking around, and can we shoot them, and do we get a crime stat? Yeah, this looks quite interesting. I will take a look.
And then there's the new Crashed Reclaimer derelict settlements, which come with a variety of new missions requiring players to explore, attack, defend, and otherwise experience the majesty of these fantastic new locations made possible with help from the next major milestone from our AI team, Dynamic Planetary Nav Mesh, which will allow mission designers to begin adding NPC life to not just these new derelicts, but any other curiosities you might find on the surface of Stanton's planets and moons.
Pause. I'm looking very forward to this. This looks like a very interesting mission, actually missions. And this new planetary nav mesh, maybe we can also get fauna, like you showed us 5 years ago. Not this kind of fauna, just like normal creatures with 4 legs that are running around. I would very well like this.
And if you thought the Crashed Reclaimers were the only new derelicts to explore in Alpha 3.17.2, be sure you head out into the farthest reaches of Stanton and discover for yourself a host of new mission content linked to these brand new space-bound derelicts included in this quarter's patch as well. Then finally, the big mammer jammer dynamic event of them all so far, the Siege of Urizen is bringing with it an FPS event the likes of which has never been attempted in Star Citizen, pitting players against the criminally industrialist Ninetales in a battle to decide how Urizen should be pronounced. Is it Urizen or Horizon?
Pause. Sometimes I get the feeling CRJ is watching my videos, but I don't think they do. Last week in my reaction video I made a joke, because not even CRJ knows if it's Horizon or Horizon, and this is not any problem. I use both actually, and I didn't want to mock the guy.
This event is like nothing you've experienced in Star Citizen so far. You will need to prepare. You will need ammo, weapons, armor. Otherwise you will not make it out alive.
And this is exactly one of the problems of Star Citizen in my book. Full loot PvE, PvP, you lose your equipment when you die, and you cannot buy everything on Horizon, and you cannot even buy sniper rifles anymore since 3.17 anywhere in the Stanton system as far as I know. You have to find them in loot crates. This means most of us have to spend a lot of time just to prepare for this mission on Horizon, one of the most time-sink planets. You are thrown out of Quantum, 80 kilometers away from the space station, and quite often your landing location only shows up at under 4 kilometers. This is time sink galore. In the event zone, you don't have access to your local Horizon inventory, and if you die, you lose your equipment, so you can do it all over again. And let's assume you have lots of spare equipment on Horizon. Just re-equipping everything and getting back takes at least 8 to 10 minutes. I highly recommend you only do this mission with a lot of friends and everyone has a med gun and a lot of healing.
For this event, we have a IFI, which is the Identify a Friend or Foe inverter. And basically what that does is that's going to turn the platform's turrets onto the side of the Ninetales. It also affects the restricted area, so you won't be able to fly your ship in.
Pause. Well, we have to test this and we will also drop vehicles onto this platform. I hope you found this interesting and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.